Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 27 of Sassy Sun and Belle. My name is Breezy. I'm your host, and can I just say something? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I love it when I post something football related on TikTok and give my thoughts and opinion on the game, and how boys will get so upset with me that I'm giving my opinion and that I'm right. Shocking that a woman can know some knowledge about football. I mean, I'm shocked by that statement in general. Um, no. But if you're new here, hit that like button, ring that bell for notification. Also, please subscribe. Help a girl out. Today we are going to be. This is a very football centric episode. Yes, football centric. And why not talk about it, right? We just had some of the. These past 2 weeks have been really busy with college football here lately. And of course, I got to watch my Eagles beat the Bills. What can I say? What can I say? Go Birds. And I love me some Cooper DeJean. Um, no, for real, I am getting a jersey with his number eventually when I get the money up for it. But, um, did y'all, before I jump into football though, um, did y'all hear we were having a Hunger Games? Yeah, apparently Trump approved a Patriots game, which is basically one girl and one boy from every state, um, will represent their high school, and their money will go to that high school for funding and stuff. I'm just talking to the point though. When did we get to the point where we need a Hunger Games, right? Am I the only one that's thinking that? But I've pre-recorded my reactions to the first round, so I'm gonna show that to y'all real quick, and then I'll give you my opinions on the second round, and then I'll go and tell you my predictions for week three, for round three and the national. All right, I said it before and I'll say it again. You cannot put two teams up against each other in the same season and expect the same outcome every time. But I'll be honest with y'all. I wanted Oklahoma to beat Alabama. I didn't want them to lose to them by 10 points. For crying out loud, like, come on, Oklahoma. I do appreciate the valiant effort you did, but I'm just gonna say this. That was a damn good game. I will say that. But also, can we just point out the fact that Oklahoma's coach and Kalen DeBoer, like, seriously, did they not look alike? And like all of the colors and every single thing. I wonder if that was psychological warfare that just backed out, that just did like a Uno reverse on them or whatever. But seriously, what the hell? Like, um, and I saw like, and a lot of people had to say, were reading on TikTok, saying on TikTok that they had to look at the hats for crying out loud. And I don't blame them. But here's the thing, I'm also a very superstitious person as well when it comes to football, and a lot of people were saying that the board isn't allowed to wear anything other than a black hoodie, which I respect that, honestly. I gotta give respect where respect is due on that one. But seriously, but Bama is moving on to beat Indiana, to lose to Indiana. Because it'd be a cold day in hell for you ever see me root for Alabama or Ohio State. Just a cold, cold day in hell. And I don't feel bad for that statement. War Eagle, baby. Okay, as far as this JMU and Oregon game goes, I wrote it off way too quickly. I was thinking it was going to be another Tulane Ole Miss situation. No, JMU came back in that second half and they were like, hey, we're not down for the count just yet. If we're going to lose, we're going to lose going out the best way possible, like giving it all we have. And honestly, my money was still on Oregon and I'm happy. So that didn't change me, but I would have been really surprised if JMU would have pulled off the ultimate comeback. That would have been amazing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That would have changed everything and possibly would have pushed JMU to the third round playoffs because I just don't see Tech going. But anyway, Oh my gosh. This game is crazy. It is crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, Ole Miss beat Tulane 41-10. Here's the thing: do we consider that a victory when when it was very obvious early on that this was going to be an easy win for Ole Miss? Really and truly. And Lane Kiffin. How does it taste having crow? By the way, I'm just curious about how that goes. Yes, Lane, we're calling you out on this. I bet you're just like, wait, what? And here you are probably thinking, there's no way this team can do this without me. But yet they somehow but they beat Ole Miss for you, huh? But no, here's the thing. We're now getting that rematch against Georgia, and you can skip ahead to see my reaction to that game whenever that happens. Okay? Okay. First of all, I want to say with this Texas A&M and Miami game, hell of a game. Really good game. The defense was playing, the offense was playing, and it was like it was true football, honestly. And I couldn't be more happier with the game. I knew Texas A&M was going to lose. I did know that. Um, because here's the thing: Texas A&M also has a habit of choking, especially when the stakes are really high. Um, I'm not an A&M fan, by no means, but A&M. I'm still upset with you that you made Alabama make it to the playoffs. Like, A&M, why? Why'd you choke on me like that? But at the same time, Miami, you played a hell of a game. And now I can't wait to see what happens when you go on to beat Ohio State, because I said it before and I'll say it again. It'll be a cold day in hell before you ever see me root for Ohio State. I am just saying. So Miami, let's play like that again, even better, and we can beat Ohio State Ohio State, because nobody wants to see them knocked out of the playoffs more than I do, and nobody wants to see probably more Michigan fans. Let me rephrase that: Michigan fans probably want to see them out of the playoffs as well. But yeah, also congrats Miami, congrats to A&M. Y'all had an amazing season, and your only loss was to Texas. And now Miami. That's a great season, honestly, and y'all did really good. Congratulations again, and congratulations to Miami. Okay. Now listen, I want to talk about the Miami and Ohio State game for a second. Did the team I wanted to win? Oh yes. Who was that team I wanted to win? Miami. Would you ever see me rooting for Ohio State? Not in this lifetime. Not in the next lifetime either. There's two teams in college football I can't stand: Alabama and Ohio State. At this point, it's not really a secret, though. I mean, I don't see why people should be surprised by that. Yeah, I get the argument, but you're from Alabama, yada yada yada. But anyway, let me get back to Miami and Ohio State. Um, Miami wanted that win more than Ohio State did, honestly, and it showed. It really did. And if you do the rivalry, which takes it back, which makes it even more interesting, like that was a damn good game. Carson Beck truly did play his best, I believe. Now, and I'm not gonna lie, a part of me really wanted him to go up against Georgia next for his third round. But we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, but I really think Miami just came, they played their heart out. They show that we want this. We're gonna win no matter what. Then there's the Alabama Indiana game. Also, who did I root for? Indiana, of course. I mean, y'all know this by now, right? I hate Alabama with passion. That's the Auburn fan in me. I can never root for Alabama. I think I'm literally allergic to rooting for Alabama in Ohio State. I know I said it. I know it doesn't help if I don't say it with a straight face. I get that. But yeah. But come on, Bama. You literally got me to pity you. Pity you. And that's saying a lot about you. You guys didn't play. Literally, you guys like Kalen DeBoer, I know he's probably gonna get a lot of backlash for all of this. And I'm trying to give Alabama some grace, but I can't. Cause come on now. Y'all beat Oklahoma in your rematch, but you lost to Indiana. Not to mention, Ty Simpson was not playing his best. He was playing with a broken rib for crying out loud. And kudos to him, honestly. But I just pitied Alabama at the end of that game. Like, what the hell? Like, really and truly. The next one. Ole Miss and Georgia. First of all, I want to say, congratulations, Ole Miss. I was not rooting for y'all, but you guys surprised the hell out of me at that game. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting you guys to pull out that win. But Georgia, you had the momentum in the first half. You had it. But you just kind of fizzled out, I guess. And I'm kind of thankful that y'all did not send me go into overtime because I was already tired. And that ending, like those last 2 minutes of the game, what? Why? Like really? Oh my gosh! Like I would have been so mad having to clear the field, then do it again, then clear the field and do it again. Like what happened with that? But honestly, I ain't mad about Ole Miss winning this game. Honestly, they just outplayed Georgia and he was just outcoached, and Kirby was just outcoached on this one. And you cannot put two teams up against each other in the same season and expect the same outcome. I wish you could. Trust me, I wish you could. LSU 2011 LSU and Alabama taught us that. But let's talk about the Oregon Tech game for a second. Went exactly how I knew it would. Went exactly how I knew it would go. Now let's talk about week 3. So the first we're gonna have Indiana and Oregon, and I'm gonna say Oregon's gonna win. I mean, not Oregon. Indiana's gonna win that one. I love the duck at Oregon, but I just, you know what? I'm loving the whole Indiana's having a Cinderella season moment right now. I really am. And the fact that they beat Ohio State. Come on now, you can't go wrong. And then there's Ole Miss and Miami. Ugh, I'm going Miami on this one. I really do. I think it's just going to be a Big Ten matchup that we all see. And the fact that Oregon lost the first game, I'm going Miami on I'm going with Indiana, but on the Miami one, it's got to be Miami. Yes. But while I do have to congratulate Ole Miss because they have a lot to prove, honestly, and that's the thing, a lot. And they're trying to show that they can get this far without Kiffin, and I respect that. Hey, Avi. But yeah, but and so I think it's going to be Indiana and Miami in the national championship. That could change after this third round, so we'll see what happens. And honestly, but as of right now, I'm saying Indiana and Miami. Out of those two, that's gonna be a tough one to decide. But I'm gonna be very slightly go Indiana, just because I'm loving the Cinderella moment. But I also want to talk about a couple of bowl games that happened. First, there was the Pop Top Bowl was my favorite. I love just watching that one in general. So colorful, and I think that should be my next career move. You think I should be a Pop Tart for the Pop Tart Bowl? That would be amazing, right? Okay, but for real though, let's talk about that Vandy game for a second. You know what? Vandy played Illinois, and I ain't mad about the law. No, not Illinois. Tennessee played Illinois. That's it. But here's the thing about the Vandy loss. I ain't mad about it. I was a big supporter of Vandy, but Diego Papier ruined that for me. He really did, and I hope he does not get drafted. That would be the most honest, humble humility check ever, in my opinion. Also, I just want to say real quick the Texas Michigan game. Congratulations, Arch Manning. I'm a big Arch Manning fan. I'm a Texas supporter. And Arch, you played a really good game, especially when you got it. Congratulations, Arch. I will say that. You proved you are Manning, that's for sure. And I cannot wait to see the growth you have in these next few years. Because I can't wait to see what happens between now and the time you go to get drafted. and I really want to see who you choose, who drafts you. Like, are you gonna follow? Which uncle are you gonna follow in, or is it gonna be a different team completely? But that is it for this episode. I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day.